today's news, one of the most important news this year was the strike of pilots of Avianca. 702 Avianca pilots who have been on strike since last September 20 said today that they will continue with this measure in order to increase salaries and reduce working hours. The president of the Colombian Association of Civil Aviators, Captain Jaime Hernandez, urged today to persist in the strike and reject the arbitration court promoted by the government to resolve the conflict with the management of the airline. Hernandez said there is campaign of hatred by the company at times exact aimed at disqualifying the demands of professionals in the sectors. Our pilots continue in permanent assembly. We reject the attitude of the Avianca negotiators, which demonstrates the clear lack of will and the delay of the negotiation process, for which the pilots maintain total disposition, he said. As of September 28, more than 2,000 flights of Avianca had been cancelled, and the affected passengers amount to more than 2,000. In the opinion of experts, the work stoppage will not only affect the airline, but other sectors of the Colombian economy such as an auto and tourism. The Civil Aeronautics announced that it is studying the issuance of traditional regulations with the objective of authorizing the arrival of foreign pilots to Colombia to alleviate the effects caused by the strike. In other news, Venezuela sets information mechanics on elections. The National Electoral Council, CNI, has provided the Venezuelan people with mechanisms to verify the voting centers, where they will exercise their right to vote. In order to get information about the elections, in which the 3,035 mayors and the new governor to Zulia will be elected, people may call or send messages to telephone numbers made available the CNI. They can also access the website of the Electoral Power to confirm those details, as well as to check if they were elected and board members. In other news, a search of Ara San Juan submarine continues after 24 days missing. Without news until now of the Ara San Juan submarine, disappeared 24 days ago. The Argentine authorities concentrate the search to date at a new detect point further north of its last location. In a new report, the spokesman of the Navy, Enrique Balbi, announced that the Atlantis ship detected a new point while two others locate at 8,000 and 9,000 meters depth were discovered the day before after the trawling carried out during the last few days. Balbi added that the search area is that of the last location of the submarine with a certain margin, taking into account the speed and direction indicator. The Atlantis will be in charge of searching depending object of visualization and the point that is more to the north, detected in the last days by the oceanographic ship of the Argentine Navy. The ship's captain said they extend the search's area farther to the north, which is the direction the submarine was taking, whose contact was lost on November 15 when he returned from Ushuaia to his station in Mar del Plata. In the Ara San Juan, we served the Navy since 1985. 44 crew members were traveling, including Eliana Maria Krausink, the first submarine female officer in the country and in South America. Today we are going to talk about the movie The Princess Diaries. In my opinion, it's a good movie. It is current, well acted, and has a great story. It's my favorite movie. I identify with Mia Thermopolis because she's a brave, dreamy, and fearless. The Princess Diaries film, it's a good movie. This movie is an American comedy film realized in North America on August 3, 2001. The locations are suitable for the movie. I would add extra ones because I think it was necessary to show more the cast. It's an American comedy film directed by Gary Marshall and written by Gina Gwynne Katz. It stars Anne Hathaway in her film debut as Mia Thermopolis, a teenager who discovers that she is the heir to the throne of the fictional kingdom of Genovia, ruled by her grandmother, Queen Dowager Clarice Rinaldi, Julia Andrews. The film also stars Heather Matarazzo, Hector Elizondo, Mandy Moore. Teenager Mia Thermopolis lives with her artist mother, Helen, and her cat Fat Louie in a remodeled San Francisco firehouse, and somewhat awkward and unpopular girl. Mia is terrified of public speaking and often wishes to be invisible. She has a crush on Josh Bryant, but is frequently tested by both Josh and his cheerleader girlfriend, Lana Thomas. Mia's only friendships are in the form of the equally unpopular Lily Moscovich and Lily's brother, Michael, who secretly has a crush of Mia. Just before her 16th birthday, Mia learns that her paternal grandmother, Clarice, is visiting of Genovia, a small European kingdom. When Mia goes to meet her at a large house, later revealed to be the Genovian consulate, Clarice reveals she's actually Queen Gladys Rinaldi, and that her son Mia's late father was Crown Prince of Genovia. Mia is stunned to learn she is a princess and heir to the Genovian throne. In shock, Mia runs home and angrily confronts her mother, who explained she had planned to marry Mia on her 18th birthday, but that her father's death has forced the marriage. Queen Clarice visits and explains that if Mia refuses the throne, Genovia will be without a ruler. A subplot involves a charming baron and his unseemly barons quietly rooting for Mia's downfall. Helen persuades a hesitant Mia to attend princess lesson with the queen, telling her she does not have to make her decisions all in the upcoming Genovian Independence Day ball. Mia is given a glamorous makeover, the use of a limousine and bodyguard, the queen's head of security job. This is and Mia's frequent absence from the lessons make Lily suspicious and jealous. And she's accused Mia of trying to be like the popular girls. Mia breaks down and tells Lily everything and swears her to secrecy. However, the San Francisco Chronicle learns that Mia is the Genovian crown princess. After royal hairdresser, Paolo breaks his confidentiality agreements, so his word will be no, causing a press frenzy and a sudden surge in popularity at school for Mia. In a craven urge for fame, many of her classmates bluff that they are friends of the princess reporters. Before After many adventures, her acceptance of her role of Princess of Genovia. It's a very nice movie. Hello, today I will show you how to cook a delicious rice pudding. Let's go. The ingredients for this recipe are rice, sugar, water, milk, and cinnamon cloves. The implements for this recipe are spoon and cooking pot. When the soft rice is poured, the milk, and it has to be constantly stir so that the rice does not stick to the pot, and let it cook for 30 minutes. It has to be constantly stirred so that the rice does not stick to the pot. And when 15 minutes pass, the milk add. And stir it. And let it cook for 15 minutes and stir again, and you are ready to serve and enjoy it. This is final to receive, and you are ready to serve this rice and enjoy. Yummy. Thank you for watching TV News. Bye bye.